What's new in Warframe this week? That's not what I wanted to do. The Archon hunt will be Archon Burrell, which is an extermination mission, interception, then take on Burrell for the Azura Archon Shard, meaning Bird 3 will of course also be selling a Azura Archon Shard. For normal Duviri circuit, for your choice of frames this week, it is Ash, Frost or Nyx. Well, we know where my loyalty lies on that one. For the Steel Path circuit, however, for your Incarn and Genesis devices this week, it is either the Lex, Magister, Boltor, Bronco, or Ceramic Dagger. And to be fair, Boltor kind of wins that one. If you have all of them, of course, you can choose between a Rifle Riven, Pistol Riven, or Melee Riven, or, probably the most chosen at this point, 20,000 Kuva. Nightwave this week. For Elite Acts, we have, oh no, kill a Tusk Thumper Doma in the Plains of Eidolon. Start the hardest bounty from Konzu. Single player, invite only or solo mode. Solo would probably be better because then if you pause it, it actually pauses the game, whereas invite only doesn't. And then run around until you can find one. You don't have to actually do the missions, you just have to find one of them, and that's one of the easiest ways to get it to spawn, unless you want to do the Steel Path one. But it is slightly annoying. And kill the Prophet Taker. Really? That's just slapped in the face with one and with the other. Normal acts, collect 4,000 resources, that's fairly easy. Ooh. Collect 100 resources from Duviri. Still easy, but still going to be annoying. Normal permanent ones, kill 30 Xmas, 15 missions, 500 enemies. They're the same every week. As for helmets, because there is obviously the usual, Corvex's alternate helmet is in fact here. I'm glad to see that actually turned up. We really don't need to see more of those. There is the Wolf of Saturn 6 Bright Glyph, which means it's blue instead of black. I'm just making sure I didn't miss Dante's, because that's something I'd probably end up doing. Gauss's Mac helmet's there. See, I want to say aura-wise, but the Grikada augment is there. Secondary fire will shoot with 400% fire rate until blah blah blah. There is shield disruption, 18% shield, minus 18% shield capacity for enemies. Corpus, basically. For the Magnus, there is... why have they done this? Deadly Maneuvers. On dodge, gain 400% headshot crit chance for the next 2 shots. There is the Pistol Scavenger Aura, Energy Siphon Aura, Holster Amp Aura, and Steel Charge Aura. The Steel Charge one, if you're going melee only, it's kind of a must. There is the... pulling an enemy will give 300% crit chance for 15 seconds for the Harpack, and the Mutalist Quantas, yeah, that's long-winded. Moving on. The Merlock Desert Camo Skin Blueprint, the Karak Desert Camo Skin Blueprint, the Syndico... Ooh, people are going to get mad I said that, there's no saying it. The Sindo Daggerak Skin Blueprint, the Sindo Manticore Skin Blueprint, the Jaw Sword, this would be the blueprint to build the actual Jaw Sword, the Kinetic Siphon Trap Decoration for your landing craft, the Wolf Beacon. The only way to get the wolf to come after you is to have one of these and use it in a mission. You can have many, you can only use one at a time, and it's the only way to get the parts for the wolf sledge. The Falcor Shock Camo Skin Blueprint. Do actually kind of like that more and more. The Ceramic Dagger Blueprint. Blueprint to build the actual Ceramic Dagger. Same goes with the Plasma Sword. The blueprint to build that is here. I say it every time. Would love them to dual wield that. And Grohl's Kubradon Floof. Ivora's Quiver Augment, Power of 3. Ember's Purifying Flames for her Fire Blast Augment. And Excalibur's Slash Dash Augment are also here. Checking in on Teshin for his Steel Path Honor store this week, considering it was the Umbra Former last week. It is the 50,000 Kuva this week for 55 Steel Essence. can actually be worth it. There is basically the Umbra Forma and the Kuva that are the two best things that he has to sell, and he sells them back to back. I love that one. Then seeing Necraloid for the Deep Archimedia missions. It's a disruption mission with slow-moving immortal Duviri Lemnis drain health and energy from allies who get too close. The immortal part's not too good. And all enemy targets the conduit. Yeah. Then you have to do the survival mission where life support won't drop because the life support towers are just disabled. You have to kill the Necromechs that spawn every 90 seconds to get 6 life support to drop, as well as fortified foes. Guardian Xmas units may be encountered, including Guardian Xmas Necromechs. Those things are going to be great fun. And then Exterminate, which is fishers will be ripping into the missions, making the enemy levels increase by 1 every 10 seconds, and instead of the shuffling fragments, there will be rupturing ones. Remembering, you have to do the disruption, then the survival, then the exterminate in one run. I do like the consumables being on cooldown increase instead. Each type of restore has a 3-minute cooldown timer applied, rather than just disabled, though respawns are. There is energy exhaustion. Lose 2 energy per second for each enemy within 10 meters. Ability duration is reduced by 75%. Casting an ability reduces armor by 10% for 10 seconds. And then ammo restored by drops and gear is reduced by 75%. Oh, frost. Nom 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 nom. Actually, that is not a bad setup. Would be the 3rd frame, first gun, probably take the Twin Coleman, and hell, Vastalok, why not? These are, of course, worth doing because Tau Forged Archon Shards, they are still worth getting a hold of, and with Jade about 2 weeks away, might be worth stocking up on those while you can. And with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.